I know there's a lot of information out there that promise simplicity when it comes to starting your weight loss journey and then end up delivering like a big list of super uber complicated tasks and things that you need to do. But listen, I get it, I've been there, and I'm here to tell you I have found 3 really simple things that you can do and start doing today that's gonna actually help you, and they're simple, help you to kickstart your weight loss journey. All right, let's get started talking about those. So this one is gonna sound a little bit like everything else maybe, but I'm just telling y'all, if it works, do it. And this works. And it is to drink half of your body weight in ounces of water every single day. This is so simple and so foundational on your weight loss journey, and it's the #1 thing that I know most of my clients tell me they struggle with, and that is getting in enough water or making drinking water a habit in their life. So I want to tell you some ways that you can make drinking water more a habit in your life, and then how much water you actually need to be drinking and how to find that out. The majority of us are dehydrated. Like, we just walk around dehydrated all the time. Like, we might be drinking things that we think are hydrating us because we're thirsty and we're drinking them, like tea and coffee or soda or you know, any other juices, any other things that's not water. We think we are actually hydrating ourselves, but in all reality, like coffee and tea, those have caffeine in it, which is very dehydrating. Sodas also obviously has caffeine in it for the most part, and they're dehydrating, full of sugar and other stuff that you don't need either. So drinking water is really the only way that you can hydrate. And there's packets out there that you can pour in your water, and it's supposed to make you more hydrated. Like, I drink Powerade or I drink Gatorade, so I'm staying hydrated and getting my electrolytes. Well, okay, but you're also getting a lot of unhealthier things that you really don't need. And if you look at the ingredients, get good at looking at ingredients, okay? If you look at the ingredients, you'll notice that there's a lot of things in those like powder mixes that you put in your water that really are gonna hinder your weight loss journey and kind of sabotage your efforts. So if you can, at all costs, just drink water. You can add lemon to it, like natural things like fruit, and you can even make your own homemade lemonade, and that is a great way to get your water in because you are getting water. You can drink seltzer water just as a little way to like break up the monotony of just drinking water, okay? So if you are curious about how much water you actually need to be drinking, and I know I told you it's half your body weight in ounces, that's gonna require you to get on the scale. And I know that most of us ladies don't like getting on the scale. So this might be a scary part. This might be the hardest thing you do in order to start your water habit, is getting on the scale to actually see how much you need to be drinking. So let's just quick calculate easy math. If you're 200 pounds, you just calculate half your body weight in ounces a day is 100 ounces of water. It's just easy math because y'all, I don't do math, I don't do numbers, but that's the easiest way for me to do it. So you can just calculate that you need 100 ounces of water a day. And so the easiest way to do that is to get your water bottle. Okay, I just went and grabbed mine so you guys could see what I keep with me. It's like, it was right there, but I couldn't reach it from where I was sitting, okay? But anyways, get a water bottle that you know, again, is easy math, okay? So like easy math. I need everything to be easy in my life. So I ordered 2 of the exact same cups, like same colors. I love the colors, I don't know, like mint and pink. The reason why I chose this one, and you can see like the top of it is wide, the bottom of it is more narrow. I did that on purpose, like, because I want to make my life easy, and I know that I'm going to take this cup with me everywhere I go. So it's going to go in the cup holder in my car. So if I get a ginormous bottle of water that I can't fit into the cup holder like a regular sized cup, it's going to be way less likely that I'm going to carry that thing with me when I leave the house, because it's going to be inconvenient. And this is something for you to be thinking about, you know, as you're going through and thinking about your water bottle. Also, I like straws. Do you like a straw, or do you like one that like you can flip the top and then just guzzle it? Do you like the ones you have to unscrew and drink it out? Like, think about your style. But It's 32 ounces. That was the other big deal for me to order this one in particular, because it's 32 ounces. I know that's easy math. So I just go back to the 3. I say, okay, 30, I'm just gonna pretend it's 30 ounces. So I'm gonna go 3, 6, 9, and I can drink 3 of those a day. And I know that I'm getting in my water all throughout the day. I don't have to be trying to calculate, okay, 8 ounces, okay, 10 ounces, okay, 16 ounces, or whatever, and then keep putting that in an app on my phone or anything like that. I need to take a lot of stuff off my plate. And so weight loss needs to be simple, it needs to be easy. So pick your cup, that's really important. Take your weight so you know how much water you need to be getting, and then do a quick calculation, figure out what kind of cup you're gonna be using, and then take that thing with you everywhere. Like, we never leave home without our cell phones. Like, I don't, most of us don't. I don't leave home without my cell phone, my purse, my keys, my wallet, like my ID. Like, there's certain things we don't leave home without when we're going somewhere on a regular basis, just even to the store, the grocery store, right? My water cup is also another thing that just goes with me everywhere. It's just part of the thing that I do. And tip number 2 is just as simple. It is to just be intentional with daily movement. And so daily intentional movement doesn't have to mean you're going to the gym for 30 minutes, an hour, hour and a half every single day. And when I'm talking about, when I say intentional movement, I'm talking about movement that you are getting up and making yourself do for 20 to 45 minutes a day intentionally. Not like getting up and going to the fridge. I count my steps on a Fitbit every day, but it's not always telling me that I had daily intentional movement, just tracking my steps, because I could track my steps all day long. And like today, no good right now. Like, I need to get up and do daily intentional movement myself, because it's just one of those lazy days for me, which I don't have very frequently, so I really needed it today. But this is also telling me I haven't made enough steps. But even if I were to be deceived and I thought I was getting in all my steps, I could say, okay, it looks like I have 7,000 steps for the day, but I could also go and see, you know, have I done any actual like high cardio burn or any kind of muscle workout or anything like that. It's going to tell me in my app, you know, if I had any like bursts of movement throughout the day. And of course, you're going to know if you did or you didn't. So taking quality steps versus quantity steps is really important. So walking is daily intentional movement. If you're making yourself get up and you're walking like enough to like raise your heart rate a little bit, not just like getting up and going to the fridge or getting up and going to the bathroom. I'm talking about making yourself get up and walk, like take a walk after you eat for 10 or 15 minutes, and kind of to get in a habit of movement, like regular movement, kind of anchor it to something that you already do on a regular basis. And that just helps you be successful. So for me, my daily intentional movement is dancing or bar blend. And I don't use bar blend like I used to use bar blend. Right now I'm just doing like YouTube things that are bar. I found a really cool channel. Her channel's called Action Jacqueline, and she has the best bar workouts that I found. I really like them a lot, and they will kick your butt, but they're like easy enough. She'll strengthen you, that's for sure. So you guys can definitely go check out her channel if you're looking for some really good at-home workouts to do and start getting yourself in the routine of like daily intentional movement. Getting a little bit more active helps not just on your weight loss journey, but it helps strengthen your body, your heart, your mind. It makes you feel better, and working out and exercising doesn't have to be like overwhelming and hard. It's actually really good for you. It increases all those happy hormones, reduces your stress, helps you sleep better at night, increases circulation, so many things, helps you think more clearly. I need to be able to think more clearly a lot. So the last simple step to help you kickstart your weight loss journey is planning out some meals. Now, don't turn this video off and freak out and say this is not simple. Planning meals is hard. It's really not. I'm gonna show you how, and I'm gonna give you some free resources, so don't run away, okay? Stay here, listen. I'm just gonna give you some really simple things to do about meal planning. When I am working with my clients and I say meal planning, I can sense like the breath being held, like, I don't want to do that. Like, okay, no, we can do it. We can do it, and it doesn't have to be hard. It's very simple, and it doesn't have to be Pinterest perfect. Plan out at least 2 days of meals ahead of time. Now, does that sound crazy hard? Like 2 days. You can do 2 days at a time. You don't have to plan out a week or a month of meals at a time if you just make sure that you sit down every couple days and plan out the next 2 days. And then you don't have to stick to it rigidly, just have a plan, because failure to plan is planning to fail. So if we go through life and we have a goal, like we're trying to lose weight and get healthier, But yeah, we just kind of go with the flow, and wherever the breeze takes us, you know, here we are. We're gonna be a lot less likely to make intentional decisions about our food, just like I said about movement. It needs to be intentional, which means thought out and planned. Because if you are just like hoping that you're gonna like land in a bowl of salad the next day, chances are you're not. I have created a really simple meal planner for you to download. Grab that planner, print it out, grab your calendar, sit down and look at what you got going on in your life for the next 2 days. And then just simply think through what you're gonna eat for breakfast. If you do eat breakfast, some people just like to eat lunch and dinner and a snack maybe, but whatever your meals normally are, sit down and plan out what those are gonna look like for you. Like something really simple, something that's healthy that maybe you can even prep the night before that wouldn't take you a really long time to do. And if you need some ideas for really simple breakfasts, I have a whole playlist of not just breakfast, but lunches, dinners, snacks, things like that, even desserts, healthy desserts that you guys can go and like get ideas from. And I'll put a link to that for you guys at the end of this video, so you can just easily click on it and then scroll through that playlist. And then think through, what is it gonna look like for you for lunch? So if you're planning Monday and Tuesday's meals on a Sunday, and you know Monday you're at work and Monday is a busy day, and maybe you know you're gonna be eating out, or you want to plan to bring your own lunch. Okay, so if you want to plan to bring your own lunch, great, write it down and making sure that you write down what it is you're going to be bringing. Like, I'm going to have a turkey wrap or a veggie wrap or whatever it is with an apple or something. Like, just write down very specifically what you're going to be eating. And if it is eating out, if it is a busy day, then just think about making sure that you're picking restaurants. Like, even think through your route or what's close to your work. Okay, where can I stop to eat at a restaurant that I absolutely have to get out of the car in order to get the food from? So that means you're Xing out drive-through windows. So anywhere that you eat out, just make sure that you have to get out of your car and go into the place in order to pick up the food. And you can take it with you, obviously. You could eat it in your car, or you could eat it in the restaurant. But typically in places where you have to get out of your car and there's no drive-through window option available to you, they will have healthier options than somewhere where you can just sit in your car and like grab it through a window and go on about your life, and even eat it while you're driving, which is totally unhealthy and not safe. So planning out your meals 2 days at a time is really helpful, and you guys can totally do it. So don't forget to download that simple meal planning guide that I put down there for you. That'll help you. It doesn't have to be Pinterest perfect. You can do this. So there we go. That is it. 3 simple ways to kickstart your weight loss right now. You don't even have to wait like till January. You can start this right now, okay? Let me know in the comments section below which of these 3 tips you're gonna start implementing today. And you guys, while you're down there, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, I'm gonna take a minute and invite you to do that. Just go ahead and click that little subscribe button down there and the notification bell right next to it, and you'll be notified every time I upload new content here on this channel, where I talk about all things health from the inside out. But until next time, we'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.